Hey guys, what's up? It's Dani, Max, and Keely Lou.
And you're listening to the Coming Out Happy podcast.
This is where we talk about our experiences being LGBTQ, how we're helping the community, and where we are today. So Keely, what are we talking about today?
Today's episode is going to be coming out in a religious environment, and I'm really excited to talk about this today because this is something that I really struggled with, but I want to share with you guys all the tips and tricks that I use to come out to my family.
Totally, Keely, and I know you struggled with this for a while, so I'm excited for you to get into these tips. So what's the first one?
The first thing that I wish I would have known, and I want you guys to know, is that you're not alone. Growing up in a religious environment can make you feel completely alone. You feel like there's no one like you and you're different from everyone, especially when you're told maybe that being gay is a sin or it's not God's best. You just aren't sure how to fit in. So this is something I want you guys to know. These people that are just like you aren't that visible because they're also hiding. They're scared and they don't want to come out yet. So people are just like you. They're going through it, but they may also be hiding just like you are and just like I was as well.
Totally. I really think knowing that you're not alone is one of the biggest parts of all of this. Knowing that there are people all around the world going through the same stuff is super helpful.
And that kind of leads me to my next point and why these people are hiding. Maybe they haven't come out yet. It's because it's maybe they're not able to come out yet. Maybe they're afraid of their safety. And that's something to always consider. Make sure that you're safe. I want you to identify the various scenarios that could play out depending on who you're telling. Maybe you're telling your family, but make sure you have support of someone that actually, knows what you're going through, knows your situation so that you can always remain safe. Please don't come out if you feel that it could put you in any danger. And I know this is something that's so hard, but safety is always important and you should always make sure that you're going to be okay before you come out. So safety is really important, but once you've figured out if you're able to come out and you're going to be safe, and you're ready to take that next step, I want you to understand where the people that you're telling are coming from. So that's really important. Depending on the reaction that you receive from the people in your life, try to understand that it's okay for others to process their emotions as well. Just like you had time to figure this out, maybe this is the first time they're hearing this, just try to understand where they're coming from too. For me, I had to look into what my parents believed, and I had to know that this is something they believed their entire life. And for them to just hear this randomly, it might take some time for them to process that emotion. When you show that you're actually actively listening to what others are saying and you show that you're there and you're hearing what they're saying, it can actually help them to show you empathy as well and maybe be more open-minded to where you're coming from. So this is my next tip.
Thanks, Keely, for sharing that. So what else helped you when coming out to your parents?
So one of the best things that I did that really helped my family come around to me coming out as gay is that I found resources that identified with Christianity, but also aligned with what I was feeling as somebody that was LGBTQ+. This really required me to do my own research to look into what I wanted to show them and just the arguments that they kind of had against it. And it helped them to see my point of view, which was really amazing. So I would recommend providing resources for your family that identify with what you believe, but also with what they believe too.
That's a great tip, Keely. I love that. What's up next?
So lastly, I want to talk about connecting with people who really support you. This is so important in helping you grow into the person that you truly want to be. There's nothing more important than finding people who validate you for who you are and are just going to be a positive environment for you to surround yourself with.
Loved all of those tips, Keely. Thank you so much for sharing, and I know that they can help a lot of people. And especially the last one where you were just talking about connecting with people who really get you, and that's exactly what we do within Coming Out Happy. We have actually a group chat about faith and sexuality that's really helping a lot of people. We actually have a guest speaker this month talking about all that.
Yeah, so this month we have Candace from the Gay Christian Closet. She's the founder of it, and she'll be coming and speaking about the intersections of faith and sexuality. So always have different resources for you to get involved to really reconcile your faith and sexuality if that's something that you want, or just connect with other people that have gone through similar things.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're looking for more support within the community, definitely check out Coming Out Happy, the online community. Just by going to @ComingOutHappy on Instagram or going to DaniMaxCoaching.com, you can find it all right there.
And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for listening. I want you to know that you're not alone. We're here for you. I've gone through the same thing, and there's so many members within Coming Out Happy who are experiencing the same thing and can relate to you on a deeper level. We'd love to connect with you more, so please reach out if you have any questions at all. Thank you so much for listening, and we're excited for more podcasts, so stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, Keely. And as always, with love, Dani and Keely.